WhispersRed ASMR. Hello there, this is Emma and welcome to a new video. Here I have some bare nails and nail polish. So I'm going to paint my nails for you, all by candlelight. Let's pop this over here. Like so. Okay. Here is some cuticle oil, which I will use at the end, along with some top coat. I've already used this block here just to smooth the edges and shine the surface of my nails using this side here. It just gives them a nice shine. I have a few different nail polishes here and I haven't used them before, so I'm looking forward to that. This is a new company I'm trying. You may have heard of it. It's Madame Glam. It's a vegan, cruelty-free company. This one here, I chose not your usual purple. It's a lovely bright colour, which I expect will become one of my favourites for the summer, as I love wearing this colour in the summer months. And this one here is called Midnight. It's purple, which is my favourite colour, and I do already have purple nail polish, but it's more of a violet and it's a vintage colour. This one is more vibrant purple, so I'd like to try that one. And let's see. This is quite glittery, and I don't normally go for glitter polishes, but I wanted to try them. This is called Another Glass, and on their website it just looked really special, quite festive actually. This one here is Frost Yourself, and it's got lots of silver, large pieces of glitter in there. I thought it could be worn on its own or over the top of a colour. versatile, I think. And this one here is called I Love Winter, and this is the one I'm going to apply in this video. It's a two-tone of gold, it looks like, and blues. It looks different colours in different lights. There's a bit of red in there as well. So I'm quite excited to try that one. And again, it's shiny and glittery, which is something I don't normally go for. So it's good to have a change. I always, I'm sure you've noticed, have painted nails. It's something I've done for a long time. I like to experiment with different colours and change colours with the seasons. It's one of the ways I like to express myself. So I tend to change colours once or twice each week. My nail surface is coated in a gel. I have those done locally to me. I've been doing that for well over 10 years now. Just because if I leave my nail to grow naturally on its own, it always breaks when it gets to, say, about there. And I do like to have long nails, especially since I've been making videos. They are very important to me for obvious reasons. And if I didn't coat them, then they would break all the time. So there's my nail there, and there's a thin layer of the gel on the top. So let's try this Madame Glam I Love Winter. Okay. It's pretty easy to apply. That's quite good. I'm always very careful at the start around the base of the nail, especially on the first coat, just to make sure that I don't go too close to the edge and then there isn't any bleed and it looks nice and tidy. On first impression, when I just opened the bottle, it seemed quite thin, but it isn't. It's gone on quite well for the first coat, which is nice. I always apply at least 2 coats, sometimes 3. It's a nice consistency. That's good. Sometimes they're too thin or too thick. This seems about right to me. I'm left-handed, so this hand is always easier. I'm trying not to go, as I said, too close. Then let's do my thumb. I can hear my dogs in the background snoring away, and it sounds like one of them is having a dream. There we are. That's the first coat. And in this light it looks kind of gold, which is strange because when I looked at it in the daylight it was very red, and it had blue in there too. So that's an interesting colour. Second coat is always so much easier, but if you get the first coat on just right, it saves a lot of hassle later. Trying to take it off your skin when you've gone a little bit too far is a bit annoying, so just take your time on the first coat. It's always a good idea. And again, I'm not going too close to the edge. It's quite surprising, really, that I haven't made one of these videos before, seeing as I wear nail polish all the time. And it has been requested a lot. An awful lot, actually. So it's good to be doing this for you. Now for the second coat. Nice, thick-ish coat. I can see that as it's drying, it's quite matte as a finish, which is fine because I will be applying a top coat anyway. And I forgot the thumbnail. There we are. So I'll start on the second coat for this hand here. I'm looking forward to having a look at this in the daytime tomorrow, in the daylight, because I know it will be lots of different colours throughout the day. the little finger. It feels quite strange already wearing a glittery polish. I'm not used to it at all, but it's nice. So I'm going to apply a third coat, because even though it's gone on quite thick, it's nice. It isn't as thin as I thought it was going to be. I can still see, if I hold up to the light here, I can still see a little bit through. So a nice thick third coat should do it, like that. That's it. The middle there. And of course I need to wait a long time for it to dry. That's the usual problem, isn't it? When you apply so many coats and don't wait long enough for it to dry. But if you do, then it will last longer. There we are. Bit on the end there. It's also been requested a lot that I do a makeup video, as in applying makeup to myself. I definitely will do that video soon. Okay? In fact, I was going to make that video a few weeks ago, and because I had said that I would, and I just wasn't getting around to it, so I thought I'll do it. But it's quite a challenging video to do, because obviously going on the camera with no makeup on isn't something I've ever done in a video, not in one of my own anyway, and a little bit of courage, which I do know I have, but it's not always ready to come out, shall we say. And I was going to do it, and then, just as I was planning for it, Maria did one, and I kind of used that as an excuse to not do it for a while longer. Not that it would have mattered, but any excuse would have done, and Maria certainly wouldn't have minded. But there you go. That was my little get out. But put it off no longer. I will make it. Here we are. So that's, I think, if I'm counting correctly, and there is a big chance that I'm not, because in videos, as some of you know, I always count things wrongly, and seeing as I film in the middle of the night and my brain has half shut down, it's very possible that I've miscounted coats, but as far as my brain says right now, that's 3 on each hand. If I hold it up to the light here, like I did before, I can't see through. So there you go, that's not bad. Those are our coats, and I will allow that to settle for a minute or two before applying a top coat. Here is my top coat. I'm sure that we'll be using those nail polishes again in a future video. I could do a nail polish show and tell, an updated one maybe, because I have bought quite a few more, so that would be one to do one day. Okay, I'll pop that just here, and away we go. Very lightly over the top, like so. Just one coat. Of course, in the nail salon they have a dryer, which helps things along a little bit. and sometimes they use a spray over the top for quick dry at the end. But at home, I shall just wait for it to dry. And sometimes I will use my hairdryer over the top. Maybe I should pop this just here. It's not in the way. Oh, it is. There. There we are. Almost done. And because there are lots of coats on here, and of course a top coat, the polish will last a long time. One good thing about having a gel overlay or coating on your nails is that the polish doesn't chip, it just wears off, so it's easy to top up if needed. The best scenario obviously would be to not have it on at all and to allow your natural nails to grow. I have friends who have really strong natural nails, they always have done, and I used to be quite jealous of them. But for some reason mine just never did. Even though I tried all sorts, like cuticle oils and supplements and extra things in my diet. Just one of those people. But at least I get to make sounds like these. So now I would wait for this to dry completely and then apply some cuticle oil, but I won't wait that long. I'll apply some soon. Okay. So this is the cuticle oil I have. This was given to me by a friend, and it has these little flower petals inside. It smells lovely. Just put a tiny bit there. And just allow that to soak in, like so. And when the polish is all perfectly dry, it's good just to massage the cuticles and rub it in. So there it is, the new colour. I Love Winter by Madame Glam. I shall look forward to trying the other colours as well. And as I said before, I shall do a show and tell of all my new colours at some point, because it's this sound, isn't it, that we love. I love that sound. And this one, I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you very soon at the next video. Take care. Good night.